So what are other crime humanities that happens in to our Palestinian brothers and sisters, like the apartheid laws that deny Palestinians the same way as Israelis. Maybe you can tell us, like, what do you think started this and how did it happen?
Okay, one of the biggest problems that we face when we try to communicate Palestine is to remind people that Israel and Palestine are not as separate as, let's say, Malaysia and Singapore. No, or Malaysia and Thailand. Israel and Palestine are two different names for the same geography. You show the map of Palestine to an Israeli racist, he will tell you this is the map of Israel. You show the map of Israel to a Palestinian, he will tell you it's the map of Palestine. The entire geography of Palestine is controlled completely by the Israeli government. If you are born to a Jewish family, the Israeli government grants and protects your rights. If you are born to a Palestinian family, you are subject to one of the many different Israeli legal systems, because the State of Israel created a complicated reality that prevents people, regular people, from understanding the criminal behavior of the state. Like, if you are born to a Palestinian family, you are oppressed. If you are born to a Jewish family, your rights are granted and protected.
Even Netanyahu actually said publicly that Israel is the state for the Jewish people only.
Yeah.
And it's
By
not
law.
a state for all the citizens.
Yeah.
So that's apartheid.
And now when we're talking about crimes against humanity, there are 3 crimes against humanity international community agrees on. The crime of genocide. There are elements of that crime being carried out by the State of Israel. The crime of forced population transfer, ethnic cleansing. 66.7% of the Palestinian people are subject and fell victims of that crime. And the third crime against humanity is the crime of apartheid. The crime of apartheid is defined as a crime that takes place when the system in control creates a system of domination of one group of people over the other for the reason of race, ethnicity, language, and language and faith, then that regime is committing the crime of apartheid, and that regime should be sanctioned. The State of Israel has 4 different separate systems that are imposed upon Palestinians, where Palestinians are dominated, because of being born. From the day you are born until the day you die, you are dominated by the State of Israel. Now, many people say Israel is not an apartheid regime. It's true, because they don't operate one apartheid regime. The apartheid regime imposed on Palestinians surviving in the city of Nazareth, for example, is very different than the apartheid regime imposed on Palestinians surviving in Jerusalem. These two are very different than the military rule or the apartheid rule that is imposed on Palestinians in the occupied West Bank. Those 3 are different than what's imposed on us in Gaza. So Israel operates and maintains 4 systems of apartheid because the State of Israel was established on those pillars. The criminals that founded the State of Israel, nearly 70,000 militants who carried out atrocities to expel the Palestinian people, wanted a state for Jews in Palestine. The only way to create a state for Jewish people in Palestine is to commit the crime of apartheid. So the State of Israel have been founded on apartheid crimes, and today what they are doing is maintaining those apartheid regimes. It doesn't matter if you recognize their apartheid or not. Yeah. It's like Earth is round. It doesn't matter if you believe Earth is flat or not. Your recognition is a reference to your ability to see.